Ah, that didn't look as cool as I thought it would. I can't stop thinking about this cheeky little monkey. Do you know the one I'm talking about? This one. I don't know if by the time this video comes out, if this monkey will still be relevant, but there's just something so sweet about everything. Isn't it so good? And sometimes the only thing that can get you out of creative block is a little bit of joy and inspiration in your life. And that's what this is. Because that's right, I design on this channel. I know how to design. I have design capabilities. I'm a graphic designer at the end of the day. Because I work until 2 a.m, am I right? These glasses hide the bags under my eyes. My nose is also always blocked now. When did that happen? What's going on? But with all the confusion going on in my life, it's nice to know that there is this monkey to keep me grounded. So I decided it would be lovely to make a poster in honor of her and to... I think it would just, I don't know. I think it's a good idea. I'm trying not to think too much about what I upload because the last 2 videos, I was honestly just taking the piss and then they did really well. So we're going to continue to take the piss. Sorry, Americans. I said piss. If this is the first time you're seeing one of my videos, hello. My name's Elliot. Nice to meet you. And if you hit the subscribe button, you'll also become Elliot. What a strange incentive. Here we have a very rough outline of our little monkey here. Didn't turn out super well, which is why I did it off camera, because the image itself is quite low res that I had to use. There's not many HD images out there, so you know, it is what it is. We're just gonna say this is part of the vibe of the poster. We'll make it like collagey or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out, okay? So the only real inspiration I have for this is that I really would like the background to be like this color. I really like this color, or something like this color, like a really nice, bold, yellowy, orange, red kind of color. I'm liking that. That's just what I want to work with today. But otherwise, I don't have much else. So we're gonna kind of figure it out as we go on, which should be an exciting journey, I think, for all of us. I also just think I want to pack the poster with a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I want it to feel full, you know? Let me show you some designs I'm inspired by. These are some designs from an account called Heej, who is amazing. And I have been wanting to be like him since I found him. He's everything I want to be in a designer. But you get the vibe, filling the space, you know. These are just so good, so well composed. 198 weeks ago as well. What a visionary. I never do this, but let's do like a rough sketch of what I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm thinking like, I want some kind of like shapes here. I think in the kind of bottom half or third, and then maybe like some text kind of going diagonally across here, and that should leave some room for like more text kind of like up here, and then some text like kind of cutting down here as well. Maybe that's all I can kind of think of. If we're using like a color like this as well, I think it will look good. But a lot of extra text is what I really want. Like a lot of kind of extra text, extra things down here, extra things up here, more shapes and stuff, you know? That's actually not... Yeah. We can... This is an idea. I really liked what I did with Labussy the other week on my liked TikTok's design video. And I think we can do some cool stuff with that. Let's get some text going too. I wanna do some Illustrator stuff first. I think the text we're going to use is my hero. I think that's fitting. So I think it could be cool for the my to be like hand-drawn, right? And then the hero to be in like a cool font. Yeah, that's already looking kind of cool, right? So that's what we're going to go with. It's just a matter of finding the right font. This is a font called Mr. Blaketon Pro on Adobe Fonts. And I think if we really bump the stroke up on this, it could look quite cool. Like it will get us a nice... looking effect. Yeah, I like this a lot. Kind of looks like a brush stroke as well. Like this combo is kind of working for me. I think. Maybe. Yes. I also want to distort this a little bit. So I've just turned it into outlines or whatever that all is. And then let's try... Whoa, that's kind of cool. Wow, okay. Roughen tool kind of goes hard. This is nice. I think. Let's... I don't know, keep that in the back burner. And then I just added a little stroke around the outside, and that's kind of looked quite, that's looking quite nice. It's very rough, but I like it. I like it. I want to take it into the design now, I think. I think I'm ready to do that. See, that looks cool, right? Like as a little... Yeah, that looks really cool as literally a hero text, I think. The main thing will be just getting that my in there and making that look cool, I think. This is turning out a lot better than I thought. I think that's around the same stroke size. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be. So if we zoom out like that, there we go. We got this cool little hand-drawn-y element to it all. And then we can kind of, you know what? Let me pull out the grids. I want a rule of thirds this thing. Let's try this. So the way you stick to the rule of thirds, everyone, is you just kind of pull up the grid lines like I've done here, these rulers. And then you kind of just, you just put it somewhere. You put the graphic somewhere, and then you turn off the rules, and then you tell everyone that I did the rule of thirds. So thank you. That's how you design these days, and that's how you do it. Thinking what it could look like if we rotate it a little bit. That probably looks better. I like that. And let's get this going like as much to the border as we possibly can. I think that looks cool. Now the I'm not super happy with. We'll probably end up changing that later. I'm thinking maybe like a sans serif here instead could look better, but it's hard to say because I just don't know where to put the image right now. So we're still gonna have to figure that out. And the image itself needs work, right? What we could do is just put like a color layer over the top of it, and then I imagine changing this to like darker color will give us a cool effect, but it's not really what I'm looking for. So we'll probably we could do something cool. Let's go all out with some filters and stuff for this. I think that would be fun. Let's turn it into a smart object. In fact, that's a smart move, everyone. Turning into a smart object. If you don't know, it's just a general good thing to do. Which camera? We're gonna add some noise. Let's add some mezzotint as well because I really like mezzotint. Let's just say yes to that, and then immediately regret it. Kind of looks like a galaxy here. This is what I imagine the galaxy would look like. How about that? That'll get your brain ticking. I mean, I feel like we're probably going to go down this path. This is what I would find to be quite workable, right? They're just the two color kind of thing. But if we don't want to do that, we could probably go in and go into our filter gallery and do like, see, this is cool. This is good. A halftone, my default thing, the thing that I was doing last this wasn't prepared at all. It actually wasn't. This is cool. We can do a radial halftone, which is in the sketch thing. You do the halftone pattern. No, it's not in the sketch. Yeah, it's in the sketch thing. You do the halftone pattern, and then you change the pattern type to circle. And it always looks so cool. Looks like a record player. You know? You could put this on a record. Isn't that awesome? What would that sound like? I'm not going to sing it. I'm not going to try. So that's looking cool there. Now we get these cool effects kind of shining through, right? Looks good. Yeah, it looks good. The green looks really nice too. Big fan of the green there. And if we were to like merge the entire thing together and then we change the hue, this is something we could do at the very end. I imagine we can get some cool looking color combinations like that. You know, it's giving Spotify 2012. Anyone else? That's a very niche reference. And look at that as well. How does that even work? I'm changing the lightness. It's changing everything. Oh my god. This is really, as the gamers say, very pog, everyone. This is very pog. Okay, we're getting a better idea now that we have this part of text in there too. That's sick. Nice. I like the placement of our monkey here. We can probably get it a little bit closer to the corner like that. Just stretch it out a bit. The edges are rough, but I think it's working for us, which is good too. The only thing with the text is I'm wondering what it would look like if we turned it like this and then did it across the entire design. Would that look better? Or are we just losing the type entirely and then is there no point? I mean, I definitely think there's potential. And we're probably going to keep it we'll keep it, like I said before, in the back burner. Because I don't know what to do with it yet. That's the beauty of filming these videos, everyone. You really just have no idea until you finish it, what it's going to look like. And that pressure alone, the idea that I could create something that is horrendous and horrible is enough to stop me from recording a video until the later hours of the day. I sat down for a little 5-minute Sudoku break on the couch before. I spent an entire hour doing an expert level Sudoku on Sudoku.com, the app. What's gotten into me recently? I can't stop playing Sudoku, everyone. I like to tell myself that it's good for the mind, which I think it is. It's not good for anything else though. This one's actually really, really hard. So I think what could be nice as well is if we do something with the eyes here. I'd love to draw some like cartoon eyes, like some very sweet eyes. Some of you may not know this, but I actually have quite the career as a cartoonist, as in I would, make little cartoons on my school workbooks instead of actually learning. Anyone relate? This is really the only character I can do though. I draw like an eye, and then I draw like a nose, and then like another eye, and then like a nice smile. A very pleasant looking face, you know? That's kind of the vibe. It's kind of like Bart Simpson or something. This is what Bart used to look like, right? Dole! Am I right? Dole. No, but in all seriousness, I would like to try something. So we're going to try and match this brush stroke just to that, which that looks a little bit smaller maybe. There we go. That looks about right. And then what we can do is let's try and draw some polite eyes. How about that? There we go. That's kind of the idea. Don't know what we'll do with those, but let's put them in the corner and then just forget about them forever. That's what I'd like to do. Some kind of shape in the background here. And I'd probably like to fill this in with like, not this color, but maybe like a darker shade of cream, something like that. These blending modes make it look really cool too. Pin light is really nice. That's a really cool looking effect. Let's see if that gives us anything. I probably prefer it just as a normal box in the background, so we're not going to do too much to it. And let's bring back that rule of thirds, and maybe it's just the bottom third that we do it for. How about that? And there we go. Now the monkey gets a little bit of ground, you know. Now we feel grounded in a way because of that. And the rule of thirds means that it's objectively good and you can't deny it, okay? Yeah. I'm probably still leaning towards the text being here. These eyes look terrible. We're going to just call the layer eyes. Questionable. How's the original layout looking? Yeah, good. We're kind of getting the vibe. The vibe feels right. So if the text were to be here, right, we're going to consider this. If the text were to be like there, also, the Mai looks like a little crown. That's quite cute when you think about it. What we're going to do now is we're going to do another rule of thirds, everyone. We're going to do it vertically this time, okay? And the idea behind this is so that we have the monkey fill up 2 of the thirds. And would you look at that? It already was. Rule of thirds is one of those things I'll just like subconsciously kind of stick to it, you know? When you've been a designer for as long as I have, yeah, you really start all these things just kind of come naturally, you know? I want like a bunch of text kind of thing, like text stuff in this area. Yeah, I think that would be nice if we kind of had a bunch of different like really small logo kind of looking stuff. Maybe this is where we put the eyes, actually, the questionable eyes. Maybe we can do something with the eyes. Let's chuck these in like a box of some sort. Okay, we're gonna fill the box in white, and then we're gonna make the stroke like a 2. Let's put the eyes in front, and then we're gonna merge. Once we get the eyes kind of like spaced out enough, making it look pretty flush in there. Let's merge these 2 together, and then we're gonna inverse it. Let's keep it a darken for now because I think that kind of looks cute. I think that's like a nice little logo thing. Yeah. Because then we can do something else. We can keep it geometric and then have like an oval next to it and put a little bit of type in here. This is a font called Apercu. It is really, really nice. I've had it installed for so long and I don't know why I've never used it before. But this looks real cool. Just adjust the coding slightly in there. And then we'll just chuck it right in the middle. Just like that. We're going to change it to say friend of mine. I think that's cool. Kind of looks like a luxury brand or something, you know, because it's what this could be. Or just the coding again. These could probably be done in Illustrator, but I'm not worried about that. Make these nice and small. This could probably do with, let's try this just to roughen it up a little bit. If we just fill in here with the paintbrush tool, then we might just be able to get, let's make the tolerance like 100. We can just kind of go around and fill in little parts, and it should just give us a thicker stroke, which I think will look better in the long run. You guys see, that looks better. That looks better. It looks more hand-drawn in a weird way. Just add the date or something. Let's just make it all the one thing so it looks cool. And let's just do this in like Lawyer Haas Grotesque, which is just the perfect font for all these little bullshit things, you know? Little font like that, and we'll just duplicate it and chuck above it Elliot is a cool guy. It's important to watermark your creations. Make it a little bit larger, pop it in there, and that's looking like a good, but you know, it looks good down there. I like that, but it needs more. I want it to like, I want this stuff going all the way up until like around here, until it would meet ideally this bit of text. Yeah, like I want to fill all of this with stuff. So I'm gonna have a think and see if there's anything that I can really do to fill in this space, if there's any big kind of things. Okay, hopefully you can see my vision. So I'm thinking we can fill in each of these spaces with something. Don't know what they'll be yet. We'll We got a lot, so we'll have to figure it out. And then a bit of text that'll kind of sit there. That'll be our main kind of subheading. I can write something for that. So I'm thinking like a mixture of textures, series of shapes, and random text stuff will work the best. So yeah, let's get thinking as to what we can do with all of these. So how good does that look with the red? A lot of potential with the red. Keep the red in mind. So this first box, I'm honestly thinking the best thing to do would be just a bunch of text in like full caps. This is kind of like the newspaper column style thing that I would like to do, I think. I'm talking like small text, like this small. Let's, we'll have to get a lorem ipsum generator for this one, I think. Would love to write it, don't get me wrong, but I just don't have, I don't have the mind space to write stuff anymore. Why write your own stuff when lorem ipsum can write it all for you? Feels like it could be a bit too much text. I kind of get the sense that it's been, I don't know. Kind of feels weird. Let's get rid of this. This block of text is annoying me. Okay, now we can have it. Now I can think. It's a lot of text. It is a lot of text, and I think it might need to be kind of split up a little like that, and then kind of like maybe played around with a little bit potentially. Yeah, weird stuff like this paragraph. That's nice. I like that a lot. Cool. That's a cool block of text. Yeah, big fan. That looks like a structural, exciting. You'd want to give it a read, right? And then you do read it, and it's just lorem ipsum, and I'm like, bah, you know, bah. Yeah. Okay, let's put something in this circle. All I can really think of doing is text. Maybe text in like an arc, just a top arc could be good. If I can remember how to do. I genuinely think I can only keep one set of instructions in my head. Type in a circle in Illustrator and type in a circle in Photoshop, and I just lose one as soon as I learn the other. Okay, that was easy. That was really easy. I don't know what I was worried about. Maybe this one can be in like a serif rather. We can do like Garamond or something. Like a weird italic thing, like forever in my heart or something, you know? And then it needs like a graphic here, like a funny cartoon graphic thing. Okay, so I've got some hand hearts in here that I've like thresholded and all that stuff. And then I wrote always in Nautica, full capital letters, because this is looking very sweet. I'm loving all these details. Now we want to put something in each of these. I'm thinking like a texture in here, a little bit more text, like something like a tall font in there, something here, a little date or something, a little something, and then something in there, and something in there, and something. Doing this is always fun, taking like the outline of the shape and then using that as a shape, you know? This is the monkey as an outline. Isn't that awesome? Maybe we can duplicate this twice and then use that to fill in the space there, and we can. Perfect. That is a great... I think that works. That works. For some reason. That'll work. Great. Okay, let's get the tall font kind of going here, I think. Even if we have it say like a loving tribute or something, could be sweet. How about that? I mean, the monkey's not dead or anything, but like, you know, it is sweet. Forever in my heart sounds, damn it, it's going to sound like the, no. I'm just going to change it to say alive down the bottom. Let's change it to polite and sweet. How about that? And then maybe we can stretch this up. Let's go hard on the stroke, perhaps, and then do an outline. I think that's going to be our best. Great. And then we can have like things that take, you know, a bit more depth to, you know, because we've got like these outlines here. It makes more sense to fill these in with stuff. So that's fun. That'll be good. Let's just, honestly, this circle could literally just be red, I think. Just red with no stroke. And I think that could look really good. And it does. It absolutely does. We probably have to overcompensate a little bit because circles kind of make it feel like the width of a circle looks different to the width of a rectangle, you know? Yeah. And this rectangle can probably be broken down into like 3. What we haven't done is like have a rule of 3 kind of thing going on. So let's do that. And then what can we do with each of these? We could probably do... maybe like a little drawing or something, like a little bit of they should probably be filled in with something. 3 different textures maybe. Let's take our monkey back and then maybe put it through all of this, something like this, right? And then we can just add a bunch of noise and then threshold this, and it should give us something cool to work with, which it does. Amazing. Darken on that, and that looks really good in there, tucked away. Nice. We need one last thing, which is something that we can put in here. And we can probably just do... I actually don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of out of ideas. This is tricky. Maybe this one just needs to be filled in with like black, and then we add some shapes in it or something. Something like that. But then that matches the eyes a little bit too much. That does look good though. It does look good. What if we just invert this? That makes it feel, yeah, that's probably more even. Awesome job, everyone. We did this together. So we got a bunch of details down here. We have our hero type up here. We can chuck in the my as well. I don't know where that is. Let me group like all of this together. My, oh my. Group it together, pretend it's organized in there, and then we leave it. No worries. So this the tall version of it doesn't really work anymore because of what we've done. But it still could potentially work if we had it like going across here. That kind of works, and then we have all of this space up here. So, I mean, I do like it. I do like it a lot. That looks really good. I'm a big fan. And then we can chuck in the my maybe, and we can still keep that in there. How does that look over here? Or should it be? I think that should probably be here now, right? And then apart from that, I mean, it probably needs like a little bit of text up here, and otherwise, I think it's pretty good to go. Like I'm pretty damn happy with this design. Is it too much? I think it could be too much. I think it could be too much little text. Oh, I never leave it, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave that top right. We're just gonna enjoy the empty space, okay? I need to learn that. I need to just enjoy the empty space. Okay, otherwise, I would say this is pretty much complete. All we need to do is some texture stuff. Let's merge visible first of all. I just want to see what happens if we bump around at the hue and saturation, because I think it could be cool. Like, oh, that's nice. Oh, going deeper into the red is really clean. But I think we're going to go deep. I think we're going to this bright yellow. I think that looks really good. Just adding some basic textures over the top of it. Just this newspaper one that I have. We'll set that to multiply. That looks nice. Gives us a little bit of extra stuff up there. And then we can do the magazine ink and set that one to lighten, which should then just give us some extra little marks going around here. And then we've got some nice looking textures, guys. We got some real nice textures going on here. Let's merge the whole thing again. And I just want to bring back those, that yellow. So we're going to bump the whites a little bit on the levels panel, just so we can get that nice crisp yellow going for us. And then I think that should be pretty much it. If we maybe add a little bit of noise just for fun over the top, like a nice little 5%, that looks good. That looks good. And I think that's it. I think I want to leave it there. I think that turned out really well. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you like it? Tell me you like it. You love it, right? You love it, don't you? Yes, you do. You love it. You're going to comment that you love it. Yes, good. Ha, just kidding. I don't do it, you know, I do it because I hope the process is entertaining. That's what the main thing is. I hope you found the process entertaining. Otherwise, what was the point? I do feel like I got out of, as I fix my hair, I do feel like I got out of like creative block with this one. I feel a lot more inspired, and I might even do some designing off camera now that I'm kind of like on a, you know, I'm motivated. I'm ready to make more designs. You know, it's the little details. I'm so happy with those little details. I'm feeling quite peppy from it. You know, I've been wanting to nail those for ages. I try to do the little detail stuff on like my Twitch streams, but I always get too distracted. But this was nice and focused. Hell yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the process on the video. Thanks so much for watching. If you would like to come along to Design Chef, you can. That's on at this time. And that's it. That's all I got. I got a print store. I got phone case. I got so much stuff. You want to see this as a print? Let me know. We can sell this as a print if you want. Only if you want to. I'll actually write stuff instead of the Lorem Ipsum. I'll write stuff and you'll get mystery text. Who knows? Feel free to hit that like button if you got this far. And subscribe if you would like to as well. And that's all I got to say. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the recent support on the channel. It's all actually so motivating. And I will see you all next week. Okay. Bye for now. See ya.